Hi, I'm William Tingle from sub2deals.com. And like the name implies, we love subject to. What is subject to? Well, subject to is when you buy real estate, you take title to the property, but the financing stays in your seller's name. It's a great way to buy property. I've been doing that for over 25 years. And I want to share a few tips with you today, tell you a few things that we love about buying subject to. Number one, no banks needed. Have you ever gotten a mortgage? If you have, then you probably know what a real pain it is to deal with the bank, doing all the qualifying, down payment requirements, all the cost involved in getting a mortgage. Imagine somebody just deeding you a property, signing it over to you, and then letting you make the payments on the loan that they qualified for. That's what Sub 2 is all about. The next thing we like about Subject 2 is the low closing cost. I routinely look at HUDs from some of my sellers and see where they pay $10,000 and $15,000 in closing costs getting financing from a bank. Most of the time, our closing costs are $1,000 or less when we close with an attorney. And a tip here, you don't have to always close with an attorney. You can close with a title company, of course, and you can also close many times with a mobile notary. That's one of the elite investing tips that I'll share more about with you at the Sub 2 Summit. And I'll tell you more about that later too. The next thing that we love about buying subject to is the homeowner interest rates. Right now, 6.5% or 7% to get a mortgage for a homeowner. Gosh, for investors, it's even higher. But we routinely take over payments with mortgages in the 2.5% and 3% interest rates. In fact, the house that I'm sitting in right now with my studio is a house that I live in that I bought subject to in November of last year. Guess what my interest rate is? 3%. It's just amazing. Plus, you get all the same rights of ownership when you buy a house subject to. It's no different than if I paid cash for a house or I went out and got my own financing for the house. Taking over payments on somebody else's loan doesn't take away any of the rights of ownership that you would get in purchasing real estate any other way. So those are just some of the top things that I love about subject to. I'd love to share more about that with you. And I can do that if you join me at the Sub 2 Summit that we're having in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, September 20th through the 22nd. My buddy Bill Bronchick and I are going to share details about Subject 2 with you. Combined, we have over 5 decades. Gosh, can you imagine that? 5 decades of experience buying houses subject to the existing financing. So look for the link below and join us September 20th through the 22nd in Mexico. We'll see you there.